Hi, my name is Gabor, but everybody calls me G. I'm from Budapest and I've been doing SEO for the past 10, 12 years now. The SEO landscape has gone through a big transformation in Hungary and in Budapest especially. It's obviously like a capital-heavy industry, but at the same time it's still lacking compared to like Romanian, Czech or Slovakian SEO companies, not even talking about like the Austrian landscape. So the landscape is coming up, it's evolving, but at the same time I feel like we're still kind of lacking when it comes to like a regional perspective. Like in the past year, like in ever, like the fact that SEO is alive and it's working, it itself is a big miracle, because back in the day when people were searching for information, we used to do that in like libraries, and we asked like people and parents and teachers, and sometimes they would give us like false answers, and you would live your whole life knowing something, but it turned out that it was just kind of wrong. So the fact that SEO came along is twofold. One is we digitized everything, or almost everything that was written in books and that was in people's head, and at the same time Google and other search engines made it possible to search in that like knowledge space. So that itself is groundbreaking, and up until this point, like 2021, 2022 something, it turned out that people, like real people were, like mostly real people were giving and feeding the information to the algorithm. And as the AIs are coming along, it's going to change, but I have a few ideas and thoughts how it's going to evolve. But at the same time, I'm a little bit afraid how the AI is going to take care of or take over of content creation and then serving like the answers to people. I like WordPress as a platform that it exists, because it helps like a lot of companies, either small ones or agencies, to source through links and ideas and then PR opportunities, so they don't have to build their own inventory. That could take 2, 3, maybe 5 years for an agency to do that. And WordPress really much solved this problem, even for very small companies all the way to mid to large companies. It's kind of interesting because a few years back I looked at how many books I read before I went to university, how many books I read while I was at the university, and how many books I'm reading right now after leaving the university, having kids. And that number was dropping dramatically. So when I was younger, under the age of 2018-ish, I read 2-3 books a week. At the university I was reading 2-3 books probably a month, and then right now I'm reading 2-3 books a year. So instead of reading books, I read a lot of material based on business and SEO. So it's mostly blogs from SEO professionals, and one or few business books, but they're usually not related to SEO. It could be related to soccer, football, some kind of sports, marketing, but nothing like very particular. No genre, no sci-fi, no history books. I stick to marketing, business, and a little bit of sports.